Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Today is January 1st of 2016. I hope you had a fantastic night last night as you partied in or prayed in to 2016. So again, Happy New Year. This is a brand new YouTube channel kicking off today. So last year in 2015, I came to a huge revelation. And this is it. I don't need to be perfect. And it's okay to not be perfect. All my life, I felt that I had to be perfect in all the different areas of my life. I'm married, I'm a mom, I'm a professional, I'm finishing my graduate school. I'm sure all of you have similar lists of just all these responsibilities that you have. And as I'm juggling everything, if something fell to the wayside, I'd kind of feel like I was a failure and that I was failing everybody around me. And I realized last year that I'm not failing anybody. I'm just putting way too much pressure on myself, which is making me a little grumpy and which is ultimately going to affect my relationship with my husband. It's going to affect my parenting style. It affects every facet of my life. So I set aside this ridiculous goal of being perfect to just realizing that, you know what, it is okay to be okay. And there's a season for some things, and there's a season where, you know, something, maybe you have to put something aside for a while, and you'll just get back to it at a later time. So that's what I realized last year. That was my upgrade moment, and it has absolutely changed my life in every area of my life. So coming into 2016, I didn't want to stop there. I wanted to dig a little bit deeper and find some areas of my life that I really have to dedicate some time to. Not because I have to, because I want to. And I specifically chose areas that I could inspire myself to work on. So you may be thinking, what in the world is the difference between something you have to do and something that you, quote unquote, are inspiring to do? Well, the reality is in a month, all right, let's be real, tomorrow, there's going to be some areas that I just don't want to do this. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym today, but I need to, and I'm inspiring myself to. So an inspiration is going to be able to drive me to continue my journey 6 months from now. Something I have to do, I probably won't even remember what it is 6 months from now. So that is what this is all about. Finding areas in your life, as well as I'm going to be looking at areas in my life and deciding to upgrade them. So what type of areas are we talking about? I'm so happy you asked that. I'm going to tell you the 3 areas that I am focusing on. So the first is health and fitness. Y'all, I'm lazy and I enjoy Oreos and peanut M&Ms and sitting on my couch and listening to music. And after a 10-hour day at work, and an hour and a half in traffic to get back home, the last thing I want to think about is having to go to the gym. I mean, the last thing. But it's an area that I have decided I want to inspire myself. So that's why I'm really excited about this YouTube channel, because not only am I putting myself on blast, not only am I making myself vulnerable, I'm hoping all of you continue to share. So when you decide that, you know what, I can slip here or there, that you have a community of folks, and at a minimum, you have me, who's going to sit there and tell you, I don't know. You know better. You deserve better. You keep pushing on. So that's one of the areas I'm definitely going to be focusing on. The other area that I'm going to focus on this year is personal growth. So I'm going to go over the 10 virtues of being a Proverbs 31 woman. So for those of you who may be a believer, those of you who aren't, or not really sure about this God thing, or everything that I have to share is going to be applicable to everybody, no matter where you are in your walk or the walk you just choose not to walk. There's going to be something for everyone. So we're going to go through that. I'm going to share personal stories about where I've been, where I am now, and where I'm hoping to be in the future. And it's going to be vulnerable for me, absolutely, but that is okay. It is my pleasure to do that. And the last area that I'm going to be focusing on is hair and beauty. Y'all, I'm hair literate. The reality is, the last time I washed my hair by myself was 4 years ago. Not because I like to just drop money at the salon. It's for the fact that I really have no idea what I'm doing with my hair. I'm hair illiterate. I grew up in a household where my mom was a hairdresser and she did my hair for me. So now, let's just say, thank God I have a son, because I wouldn't even know what to do with my daughter's hair. So we're going to go through that. And we're also going to go through different beauty tips. Now listen, I get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I do not have time to put makeup on my face. And you know what? It definitely affects the way that I carry myself for the rest of the day. Not because I feel that I have to have makeup on at all times. Just because being able to put a little bit of time into me before I even start the day, it's a game changer. It's for the whole day. So we're going to work on that together. And we're going to upgrade those areas. So you might be thinking, okay, girl, like you are all over the place. What exactly are you upgrading? You know the areas that you want to upgrade. You know the areas that needs a little bit more attention than others. So I challenge all of you to find that area. It could be going back to school. It could be being a little more organized with your time. It could be fitness. It could be beauty. It could be anything that you want. You choose. Those are just my areas. So we're going to go through all of those. As I mentioned before, I'm going to be vulnerable with all of you, and I'm okay with that. That is my pleasure to do so, because sometimes we just need to see somebody else going through it to motivate us to go through it as well. So that's that. So that's the challenge. You make that choice. I guess there's a little bit of homework here. And then that leads me to my last statement. Y'all, I have never done a YouTube video in my life. Never. So bear with me as we move through this transition. I'm sure these videos are going to get better and better throughout the year. And I just look forward to building this YouTube channel and community with all of you organically. And we'll see where we're at, hopefully all upgraded and in a better place. So with that being said, that is all that I have for today. Remember, upgrade yourself, upgrade your life, upgrade your future. Till next time. Bye.